Hello everyone! Today we are going to talk about birds. A few weeks ago, I watched a YouTube video of a guy talking about a bird app that recognizes birds by their sounds. It shows you how they look and you can add them to your life list. It's called Merlin Bird ID, and I've always wanted to recognize birds just by hearing them. Ever since I was a child, my grandma would take me on walks in the countryside, and she would suddenly stop and ask me, "Do you know what bird that is?" So I think this is where my bird watching passion comes from. Around the time I found the video, I bought a camera hoping that one day I would be able to photograph wildlife. Guess what? You need more than a camera for that. You need at least another lens that is almost or probably even more expensive than the camera itself. Thank God, at the zoo I went to after that wallet-draining purchase, there were birds nice enough to sit a few centimeters away from me, so that my beginner lens could actually take photos of them. 5 meters further away and the camera goes blind. I regret that I didn't find the video before going to the zoo because I would have had my life list full of incredible exotic birds. Fast forward to this week, and I finally decide to go to the park to hear some birds. But it was a public park and I didn't have much luck, even though the park was big. I think it was because of human disturbance and a lack of vegetational complexity. Then I went to a small dendrological park that was scientific and conservation focused, and there I had a blast. I wasn't even there for the birds at first. I was photographing some flowers. Then, out of curiosity, I pulled out the app and started to record. And while listening to birds over and over and seeing how they look like, I started to recognize the birds' sounds myself. But there is this one little fucker that likes to confuse me by imitating the sounds of other birds. The European starling. When I found out that I had this bird near me, I was actually so happy because it has an immense vocal register and it is so good at imitating, it's insane.
I like to play violin music. Here's a station for violin music.
And after a few hours of walking and it was getting dark and kind of cold, I was about to leave and I wanted to record some other bird that was singing softly. I was barely able to hear it, even though I was very close. And then I hear a loud ass bird noise that lasts 1 or 2 seconds. The whole time I was there, I didn't hear something like this. So I pulled out my phone to see what it was, and it was an Eurasian green woodpecker. I didn't even know woodpeckers could be green. That bird was just flexing on me. It was there the whole time, looking at me from the trees, being like, "Oh, look at this human, unknowingly walking through my home. I bet she doesn't even know woodpeckers can be green." Before this app, I was already trying to find the names of plants, insects, and fish with Google Lens. So this app comes in very handy for my passion. There is a whole interesting world out there waiting to be discovered. I can't wait to find more. I feel like playing Pokemon Go all over again. Okay, this was it. I just wanted to share this little experience that I had. Thanks for listening, and if you like birds 2. Drop a like and maybe share an interesting bird fact in the comments, please. And hit that subscribe button if you want more storytelling videos. I hope to see all of you nature enthusiasts in the next video. Goodbye!